Hi, the next thing I'm going to show you today is how to sync Notability to your Google Drive. Now the first thing we need to do is go into our Google Drive folder that we already have open and pick the destination where you want to sync all of your Notability assignments. For example, in my Google Drive I have a test folder. Now in order to create a folder in Google Drive, again click on the plus up here. It will ask me what I want to create, and I'm going to want to create a new folder. I'm just going to call this folder Notability for right now. Now once I've created that folder, now that folder will show up in my Google Drive when I go into Notability. So I'm going to close out of Google Drive at this point, and I'm going to go into my Notability application. Now Notability will not auto-sync unless you set it up to do so. So you've got to make sure that you have everything set up so that way if you lose your iPad or something happens with Notability, you don't lose all of your assignments. Now this little gear down here will kind of bring up different settings for you to set up the sync feature. Now here we're going to want to sync with Google Drive. The app must already be downloaded and the folder created in Drive in order to do this step. So once you get into Google Drive, you can just click on Google Drive like so and ask for your email address. Now I'll type in my email address. Now you need to type in your full @d214.org. Now I'm going to move my screen now so obviously I can hide my password. And once that happens, it will redirect me back to District 214 website. Now, I'll just log in using my regular net ID at this point. Again, I'm going to move this just to hide my password for the moment. Now, once this happens, it'll ask me this app would like to view my email address, view and manage files and the documents for your Google Drive, and know who you are in Google. So you want to make sure you click on the accept button down here. So I'll go ahead, I'll click on accept, and it says your notes will automatically back up to Google Drive as PDFs. Okay, so that now is automatically set up. So it's automatically syncing to my Google Drive, but I still haven't selected a destination again. So we want to go back when we come back to the screen, click on the gear one more time, and it'll ask me where I want to sync it to. It'll automatically say Notability, but we want to make sure we know where that Notability folder is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Notability, and it should bring me to my entire Google Drive folder. So if I take a look here and see what I have here, I know I put it in my 2013-2014 folder, and I know where my Notability folder is, where I'm going to sync everything. So that way I know where it is. Once I get to the folder where I want to sync it, click on Back Up to Notability, and that's done. So now I can just go back to my settings, I can click Close, and now it should auto sync whenever I'm connected to Wi-Fi. Now that's another key point too, that if you do create something on Notability and you haven't connected to Wi-Fi, you won't auto sync. So make sure that you're connected to Wi-Fi and everything should go. One other feature I want to talk about here is when you do sync, you come here, it'll ask you what do you want to sync here. If you have several folders, right now I only have unfiled notes, but if I had several folders such as AP Lit, AP World History, or anything else, I want to make sure those are all checked, so all those folders would be syncing to a select point. Okay, that is it. Thank you very much for watching.